Have you ever noticed how some people instinctively feel uneasy around you? That's not a coincidence. Your energy, your aura, is more than just a presence. It's a force. It radiates confidence, clarity, and authenticity, and some can't handle it. When your aura is strong, it doesn't just shine, it disrupts. It challenges hidden insecurities, exposes lies, and awakens awareness. The world is sensitive to truth, and a powerful aura does conform, it illuminates. It is magnetic yet intimidating, gentle yet unstoppable. Here is the reality: not everyone is ready to meet your energy, and that is okay. Your aura is a gift. It signals your growth, your strength, and your unwavering alignment with who you truly are. You're not here to dim yourself to make others comfortable. The people who feel disturbed by your energy, that is their reflection, not your fault. Your aura is a mirror. It shows who you are and highlights what others are not ready to face. When you embrace your energy fully, you step into a realm of influence, presence, and unshakable power. Every glance, every word, every action becomes charged with your essence. Others may resist, envy, or react, but your power is undeniable. Own it. Radiate it. Disturb the comfort zones that need shaking, because your aura is not meant to whisper it. It's meant to roar. Your aura exposes hidden truths in ways that words never could. It is a force, silent yet undeniable, that travels ahead of you and announces your presence long before you even speak. Some people will sense it and be drawn to it, while others will recoil, instinctively aware of what it reveals about themselves. This is the magic and the challenge of having a powerful energy. It does just exist. It reflects. When your aura is strong, it does hide. It shines a light on the unseen, the unspoken, and the unresolved. It exposes insecurities, unhealed wounds, and the self-deceptions people cling to, whether they are conscious of it or not. People may call it intimidating, unsettling, or even too much. But what they are really responding to is the mirror your energy creates. Your aura has the ability to make lies tremble and pretenses crumble. It doesn't ask permission to reveal the truth. It simply radiates authenticity. When you enter a room, your energy interacts with everyone, subtly rearranging the dynamics. Those who are honest and aligned with themselves feel relief and resonance. They are drawn to the light and the clarity you carry. But those hiding from their own realities feel the tension, the discomfort, and the unease. They may try to mask it, but your presence will always bring it to the surface. This is why some people avoid strong energy, why some try to undermine it, and why others react with envy or hostility. Your aura is a radar for truth, and it does not discriminate. It does not negotiate, it does not soften, and it does not pretend. It simply exists in its pure form, reflecting the reality that many refuse to face. This exposure is not a punishment, it is a gift for both you and the world around you. The people who are ready to receive your energy will feel seen in ways words cannot express. They will feel understood, empowered, and aligned. They will recognize in your energy the courage to face what is hidden, to acknowledge what is real, and to embrace it without fear. Your aura challenges the shadows because it knows that growth requires confrontation. It disturbs stagnation, shaking the facades that hold people back. And while some may resist, your presence invites transformation. Your energy does not seek conflict or discomfort for its own sake. It simply refuses to condone falsehoods, avoidance, or self-denial. By existing authentically, by carrying your truth unapologetically, you become a beacon that exposes the hidden truths in others, not to punish, but to awaken. This is the essence of a powerful aura. It is the invisible light that illuminates realities too often ignored, the silent force that stirs reflection, and the quiet power that cannot be contained. Your aura does not whisper, it reveals, it challenges, and it awakens. Strong energy is magnetic and intimidating, a force that cannot be ignored, a presence that commands attention without demanding it. It does not rely on loud words, flashy actions, or validation from others to assert itself. It exists naturally, unapologetically, and in doing so, it draws people in and pushes others away at the same time. There is a quiet authority in strong energy, a resonance that speaks directly to the soul. People are instinctively aware of it. Some are captivated, pulled toward it like moths to a flame. sensing the authenticity, the clarity, and the power it carries. They feel safe around it, yet inspired, motivated, and elevated simply by being in its orbit. Others, however, feel the tension before they even realize why. There is a certain discomfort that strong energy produces, an unspoken challenge, a reflection of what they lack, fear, or have denied within themselves. This is why strong energy is intimidating. It mirrors reality in its rawest form, it exposes insecurities, and it confronts complacency. The energy does not aim to harm, dominate, or control, but it cannot help revealing the contrast between truth and pretense. That contrast is what unsettles people. Magnetic energy is magnetic because it aligns perfectly with itself. It is unshakable, grounded, and clear. It does not bend for approval. It does not shrink to fit someone else's comfort zone. And it does not compromise its essence. It attracts what resonates with it and repels what does not. This is why some people are drawn to strong energy. They feel seen, understood, and elevated. And this is why others shy away. They feel exposed, judged, or unprepared for the honesty it radiates. Intimidation comes not from threat, but from the power of authenticity. It comes from the realization that your presence reminds them of what they are avoiding, what they are not facing, and what they are capable of becoming if only they were willing to rise. Magnetic energy does not negotiate its truth. It does not whisper lies or dilute its essence for comfort. It moves through the world in alignment with its highest values, and in doing so, it creates an invisible force field of influence, awareness, and impact. Strong energy challenges stagnation. It is a call to wake up, to act, to step into one's potential. It is both a sanctuary for those ready to grow and a disruption for those clinging to illusions. The magnetic and intimidating nature of this energy is a gift. It is a signal that you are living authentically, that you are powerful, and that your presence carries meaning. People may try to dim it, avoid it, or resist it, but it cannot be contained. It radiates naturally, effortlessly, and it shapes the world around it, whether quietly inspiring or boldly confronting. When you embrace this energy, you stop apologizing for your presence. You stop shrinking for comfort. You become the force that awakens potential, challenges complacency, and leaves an impact that cannot be ignored. Strong energy is magnetic because it resonates with truth, and it is intimidating because truth, when unmasked, cannot be unseen. Discomfort from others is a reflection of them, not you. When someone reacts to your presence with unease, tension, or subtle hostility, it is not because you have done something wrong or because your energy is too much. It is because your authenticity, your confidence, and your clarity illuminate aspects of themselves they have been avoiding. Your light forces them to confront their own shadows, their fears, insecurities, and unresolved issues, and that confrontation makes them uncomfortable. It is not a judgment on you. It is a mirror held up by your aura, your words, your actions, and your energy. People are not always ready to face truth, and when they encounter someone who embodies it effortlessly, it can be unsettling. Some will react with subtle resistance, sarcasm, dismissiveness, avoidance, or even passive-aggressive behavior. Others may feel anxious, tense, or threatened, though they cannot articulate why. That tension does not originate from you. It originates from their internal conflict, their denial, and their fear of being exposed. Your presence does not create their insecurities, it simply reflects them. This is why the discomfort of others should never be taken as a measure of your value or power. It is not a judgment on your worth, your character, or your energy. It is a signal of the work they need to do within themselves. When you understand this, you free yourself from the need for approval, validation, or acceptance from everyone around you. You recognize that your aura, your clarity, and your authenticity are not problems to be fixed. They are strengths to be embraced. People may try to control you, manipulate your image, or silence your presence, but their attempts are rooted in their own insecurities, not in any fault of yours. Every reaction, every uncomfortable glance, every tension-filled moment is their reflection, a projection of what they refuse to acknowledge. And this is a gift. The discomfort others feel allows you to see the truth of your influence, the reach of your energy, and the authenticity of your presence. It is proof that you are operating at a level of clarity, alignment, and power that challenges the illusions others cling to. When you accept this, you stop internalizing the reactions of others. You stop overanalyzing, over-apologizing, or trying to soften your light to make someone else comfortable. Your presence becomes untouchable, unapologetic and magnetic because it is aligned with truth. The people who feel uneasy are simply encountering a reflection they are not yet ready to face. Your responsibility is not to adjust, diminish, or compensate. Your responsibility is to maintain your clarity, your strength, and your authenticity. By doing so, you allow your aura to operate freely, your energy to flow unimpeded, and your influence to awaken those who are ready to meet the truth. Discomfort from others is never about you. It is always about what they see in themselves when confronted with the undeniable power of your presence, your clarity, and your authenticity. It is a mirror, not a measure, and understanding this is the key to unshakable confidence, unmovable presence, and unstoppable growth. Authenticity amplifies your influence in ways that are invisible yet undeniable. When you show up as your true self, without masks, pretenses, or attempts to conform, your energy resonates on a level that words alone cannot reach. People are drawn to authenticity because it reflects courage, clarity, and alignment. It signals that you are not afraid to be who you are, to live according to your values, and to act from a place of truth. This kind of presence is magnetic because it bypasses superficial judgments and connects directly with the essence of those around you. When you embrace authenticity, you stop trying to impress, to manipulate, or to seek validation from others. Instead, you move through the world with quiet confidence, and that confidence carries power. People notice it even if they cannot name it. They sense the alignment between your words, actions, and energy, and it commands respect. Authenticity is not loud or aggressive. It does not need to announce itself. It simply exists, and in existing, it amplifies your influence naturally. The more authentic you are, the more trust you cultivate. People respond to sincerity, they are drawn to consistency, and they are inspired by honesty. Your influence grows because authenticity is rare. Most people operate from fear, habit, or external expectations, and they unconsciously dilute their energy to fit in. When someone encounters a person who is unapologetically aligned with themselves, it disrupts the ordinary flow. It challenges others to confront their own compromises, to examine their patterns, and to consider possibilities they had not imagined. Your authenticity acts as a mirror, reflecting not only your truth, but also encouraging others to find theirs. This is why authentic people often inspire change and command influence. They lead not through force, but through presence. Influence rooted in authenticity is sustainable because it is genuine. It does not rely on manipulation, coercion, or external validation. People feel it in their bones, they trust it instinctively, and they are willing to follow or align with it without questioning motives. Authenticity also protects your energy. When you are aligned with your true self, you do not expend energy maintaining illusions, hiding weaknesses, or pretending to be something you are not. Every interaction, every decision, and every action flows naturally from a place of integrity, and that ease magnifies your impact. Your influence becomes a ripple effect. Those who encounter your energy are inspired, awakened, or motivated, and they carry that influence forward. The world responds to authenticity because it craves truth. It seeks clarity, courage, and consistency. When you embody those qualities, your presence becomes transformative. The more authentic you are, the more your influence multiplies, not through effort, but through alignment. By embracing your truth, standing firm in your values, and radiating your energy without apology, you create a presence that cannot be ignored. Influence is not about control. It is about resonance, and authenticity is the amplifier that ensures your resonance reaches far beyond what words alone could achieve. Your aura disrupts stagnation because it carries movement, energy, and an unshakable force of truth that refuses to settle for mediocrity. When your presence enters a room, it stirs the air in ways people may not even consciously notice, but they feel it deep inside. It shakes up comfort zones, unsettles old patterns, and illuminates the inertia that people cling to without realizing it. Stagnation thrives in silence, in avoidance, and in the complacency of routine, but your aura does not settle into conformity. It radiates clarity, courage, and alignment, and those qualities cannot be ignored. The disruption you bring is not chaos for its own sake. It is a natural consequence of existing fully and authentically. People who have grown accustomed to predictability, superficiality, or self-deception will feel the tension of your energy because it exposes what they have been avoiding. Your aura acts like a mirror and a signal simultaneously, reflects what is unresolved within others, while simultaneously signaling what is possible when truth, authenticity, and alignment are embraced. In this way, disruption is not antagonistic, it is catalytic. Your presence invites awakening, challenges comfort, and forces movement. Those who are ready feel inspired, motivated, and activated, while those resisting will feel tension, discomfort, or even quiet resentment. This is the power of a strong aura. It forces the environment to recalibrate. Nothing remains stagnant when authentic energy flows freely. It challenges routines, habits, and relationships that no longer serve growth. The more aligned your energy is with your true self, the more potent this disruption becomes. Your aura does not ask for permission to shake things up, and it does not negotiate with the resistance it encounters. It simply exists, and existence in full alignment is enough to shift dynamics, spark reflection, and awaken possibility. Stagnation fears movement, predictability fears truth, and complacency fears clarity, but your energy does not fear any of these. It pierces through illusions and reveals the potential that stagnation obscures. Every interaction becomes charged with possibility because your aura carries the vibration of growth. Even small gestures, words, or presence ripple outward, breaking patterns, shifting perspectives, and igniting change. People who have been stuck emotionally, mentally, or spiritually feel the pull of your energy because it embodies progress, action, and alignment with reality. In this way, disruption is a gift, both to you and to the world around you. It is not about forcing transformation, controlling outcomes, or provoking resistance. It is about being so fully yourself that the energy cannot help but activate movement wherever it flows. The stagnation around you may resist, push back, or even try to diminish your influence, but energy in alignment cannot be contained. Your aura disrupts complacency not to punish, not to dominate, but to awaken the dormant potential that stagnation hides. It is a force that clears the old, illuminates the hidden, and invites the new, proving that growth is always possible, and that true presence never allows the world to remain stagnant. You are not meant to dim for anyone. Your light, your energy, and your presence are not negotiable commodities to be softened, hidden, or minimized to make others comfortable. Every time you shrink yourself to fit into someone else's expectations, you betray your own essence and dilute the power of your aura. The world will always present voices, opinions, and judgments that try to influence you, to convince you that you must adjust, apologize, or hide who you are. But your truth, your energy, and your presence are sacred. They are the essence of your being, and they exist to be expressed fully. When you dim yourself, you rob the world of your influence, your clarity, and your potential. You also deny yourself the freedom, confidence, and fulfillment that come from walking through life fully aligned with your values and vision. Those who feel threatened or uncomfortable by your power, your insight, or your authenticity are not signals that you need to change. They are reflections of their own inability to handle truth. Your responsibility is not to soothe their insecurities or conform to their limitations. Your responsibility is to embody your full energy, to shine your light unapologetically, and to move through the world with courage and integrity. Every time you allow yourself to dim, you teach others that it is acceptable to suppress your gifts, to silence your voice, and to compromise your essence. But the truth is, your energy is contagious. When you shine fully, it inspires others to recognize their own power, to embrace their authenticity, and to step into their highest selves. Dimming yourself may bring temporary comfort, but it also brings stagnation, suppression, and regret. It limits the reach of your influence and prevents the natural flow of opportunity, connection, and growth that arises when you are fully present. Your aura is meant to radiate, not hide, to awaken, not conform, to illuminate, not dim. There is no honor, no growth, and no true fulfillment in shrinking yourself for the comfort of others. Instead, the power of your presence is multiplied when you step fully into it. You disrupt mediocrity, inspire courage, and awaken awareness simply by existing authentically. The people who are meant to be in your orbit will embrace your energy, align with your frequency, and be elevated by your light. The rest may resist, complain, or withdraw, but that is not your concern. Your task is not to adjust, dilute, or suppress your essence. It is to honor it, cultivate it, and express it with clarity and confidence. Your presence is your gift, your power, and your responsibility. To dim yourself is to betray all three. You are meant to be visible, vibrant, and unapologetically alive. You are meant to radiate your truth in every thought, action, and interaction. You are meant to disrupt complacency, awaken potential, and elevate consciousness simply by being yourself. Your energy is not negotiable. Your light is not negotiable. And the world, whether it realizes it or not, needs you to shine fully, without apology, without compromise, and without dimming for anyone. At this point, we now have all 6 key points fully expanded to 500 words each, forming a full, cinematic motivational speech of roughly 25 minutes when spoken aloud. So now you understand the truth. Your aura is not just energy, it is power, it is influence, it is a force that cannot be ignored. It exposes hidden truths, it challenges stagnation, it amplifies your presence, and it reflects the realities that others are not ready to face. It is magnetic, intimidating, and unapologetically alive. And the most important truth of all is this: you're not meant to dim for everyone. Your light is your gift. Your energy is your weapon of growth, clarity, and transformation. The world needs you fully present, fully aligned, fully unshakable. Step into your power without fear. Walk through life radiating your truth. Do not shrink, do not apologize, and do not wait for permission. The discomfort you create in others is not a curse, it is proof that you are moving beyond mediocrity, beyond the ordinary, and into the extraordinary. Your aura does not just exist to be admired, it exists to awaken, to challenge, and to transform. So embrace it, honor it, let it flow freely, shine so brightly, live so authentically, and carry your energy so fully that the world has no choice but to acknowledge it. Stand unshakable, stand unapologetic, stand alive. Because your presence is not just a light in the dark, it is a revolution, and it is time for you to let it roar.